Spicer versus Dippin' Dots is now in session. Mr. Spicer, you may now make your opening statement.
I am suing the Dippin' Dots company for everything they rightfully have after Dippin' Dots ran out of vanilla ice cream at the Washington National baseball game I attended on the night of September 7th, 2015, and for the humiliation that it caused me that night. I even had to see a psychologist for a brief period of time after that.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. You may now take your seat. Dippin' Dots.
Mr. Spicer, this is really not necessary. I have already apologized for the unfortunate event and do not seek to have any problems with you, legally or personally. I just want to be friends, honestly. I just wish this would all go away. People just really like vanilla ice cream, sir. I'm sorry.
We now call Johann Stump up to the panel to serve as a witness.
Family Judge. It's a nice little place y'all got up here. Nice little. I prepared my written stuff last night, right before I came here. Thank you, Judge, for allowing me to be here and just witness what I saw on that night, because I think it's very important that the truth be told here in this courtroom, because these two men deserve the truthiness deserves to come out. And so what happened is I won a trip to the Washington Nationals game is what happened. And on one of them scratch off lottery tickets, and I was so surprised. I went home to my wife. I was like, hey honey, we're gonna go up to Washington DC, okay? And she goes up and she's like, oh, okay, we'll make a trip out of it. And that's the first vacation we've had, and I'd say about like 20 years, and I was so excited because I just wanted to go on this vacation with her, because she rarely ever gets anything good, and I was like, I just want to treat her this one time. And so we go up there. First off, I was like, I don't know, because I'm not a Washington Nationals fan, and I was like, I don't want to go to a Washington Nationals game or not, but I decided, hey, I might as well, I've always been a Braves fan, always been a die-hard Atlanta Braves fan. I've always loved the Atlanta Braves, but I decided I'm going to go up there, I'm going to watch it, okay? So I was there at the Washington Nationals game. It was a beautiful evening. It was in the 70s, I think. It was a nice summer night. About ready to turn fall. It wasn't too hot. It was.
Trump, do you have anything to say to Mr. Spicer?
I'm sorry, honey. Okay, I will address that. I'm going to go into it right now. It's right here on my agenda. Okay. Well, I heard Mr. Spicer. He was a nice looking gentleman right over there with his other coworkers. They're all in suits. They looked like they had a lot of money. And he was like, hey guys, I'm gonna go pick up Dippin' Dots, some vanilla Dippin' Dots for everyone in everyone. And I was like, okay, he's gonna get some Dippin' Dots. And I was like, that's nice of him, So he walks off, and then the Dippin' Dots, I was like, Dippin' Dots are cool. I like Dippin' Dots. I've ate them a couple times at amusement parks and stuff like that. Going with the grandkids. But I've never, but he comes back. And he doesn't have any Dippin' Dots. And I was like, whoa, he said he's going to get Dippin' Dots, but he never did get Dippin' Dots. And his coworkers, they just blast him. They get there and they just start blasting him. They're shooting fire at him. And Mr. Spicer, you tell his face it's getting really red. It's getting really red. He's starting to sweat a little bit, and so he storms out there. He starts. They were saying some mean stuff. They weren't holding back anything on him, and he makes it out of that stadium. He doesn't come back for the rest of the game. He was about 6 innings, and he didn't come back. And I stayed until the end of it too. It went into extra innings also. He didn't come back, and his coworkers up there just hooping and hollering about him for the rest of the night. And so that's all I saw of Mr. That's all I saw of Mr. Spicer right there. And I'm glad to see him back here today again, and I'm glad to be with him again because he looked like such a nice gentleman doing things for his friends. His friends just humiliated him. But I can also see Mr. Dippin' Dots' stance. You know, he didn't do anything wrong. You know, that wasn't his fault that vanilla ice cream was out and caused that poor man to struggle right there. So that's all I have to say, Your Honor. I mean, it was cool. It was a cool game, but thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Stump. Mr. Spicer, you may now make your case.
Have you ever been utterly humiliated in front of your coworkers? I think not. Because you and everyone else who contributes to the filthy, lying media are worthless, pathetic losers. And I, Sean Spicer, am a winner. And without a doubt, I can say that Dippin' Dots never will be the ice cream of the future. That is why I'm here today, to take everything that filthy, little, tiny, pathetic Dippin' Dots company has. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. Dippin' Dots, you may now take the stand.
Your Honor, you cannot take this, nor this case, seriously. This is all one big joke. Like I said, I'm sorry for the trouble I caused Mr. Spicer that night. But there is no reason to take this far. Dippin' Dots has and will always be for the American people, by the American people. I can't help that they like vanilla.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Mr. Spicer, please.
Period.
Thank you. We have even offered to host a White House ice cream social full of Mr. Spicer's favorite flavors.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Are there any more statements to be made? Okay. After seeing all of the evidence and seeing all of the testimonies, I have reached my verdict. I find the defendant, Dippin' Dots, guilty on all charges. Court is adjourned.
You, sir, have just been spiced. No, Frank. I did not think that Onion article about me was real.